everyone, this is Nikachu. I'm here with Andrew Pt.2 Dreaded and my brother. We're playing with Darkfolk. Darkfolk, not Swamp Folk. That's why I got the Inquisition and Zakozlak here. They're going to be great.
I like Swamp Folk.
We're going to thank our sponsor, themanabase.com. If you love art and the new what's it, the Amonkhet Invocation reviews, go check out Madison Gibbons at themanabase.com. She's got an opinion about that art. If you love that art or hate that art, you might want to know what she has to say. So, we're definitely going to keep. We've got like turn 1 Inquisition into maybe turn 2 Inquisition, depending on what we see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you think you're playing with black-blue cards? Well, let me tell you, I'm also playing with black-blue cards. Ooh. We want to Inquisition me? Well, I'm going to Inquisition you!
What?
All these cards look good against Death Shadow. We could be up against Jund or Abzan. Well, Pluto Delta probably means Grixis of some sort. Grixis or... probably Grixis. Or Grixis Death Shadow.
He's trying to figure what you're on.
Yeah, he sees, this is a bit weird. Too bad this wasn't an island, then this hand would look absurd.
Yes!
What's this guy doing with Inquisition of Kozilek in his deck?
Oh, he took Kira. Okay.
Oh, you're
I guess he's not worried about what...
Oh, we got Bobby.
Oh!
Oh man, he's gonna be shocked. And we can protect Bobby with Inquisition.
He didn't shock, he fished a basic.
Huh?
Never mind.
We're gonna shock.
Magic jokes of the highest caliber.
Yeah, dad jokes.
The lowest, really.
Or the lowest.
Andrew Pt.2 Dryden, ladies and gentlemen.
You can catch him at Rumors next week.
Yeah. Heading for a comedy club near you.
I'll be opening for Bill Burr.
Interesting, so we can't hit Gurmag Angler. Hit the Path to Exile.
And the Lily, yeah. I think...
What the hell is this? Esper...
Esper?
Something?
Oh,
so what I can do is...
It
it's not mana efficient, but what I can do is play... Okay, so let's write down what he has. He's got Angler, and we're helping him cast it. Fountain...
He does want to play the Angler, even though it's a fish.
Delta.
Yeah, it's a
fish. Oh yeah, my brother learned that this thing's a fish today. Lily and Path. Because
well, you take Lily, right? I mean...
Yeah, I guess I'm definitely taking Lily.
Yeah.
And then it's just a matter, do I want to play around Path next turn, or just let him cast a Path?
Next turn you're going to Spreading Seas.
No, you probably play Bobby first. Depends what he does with his mana.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to Inquisition me again?
Ooh, Thoughtseize.
Well, we're going to see what he does. He sees Bobby. I got Bobby.
So
we took a Lily. We're still working with perfect information. Love it.
who can get to 0 cards first?
Yeah. It's
a race to the bottom.
You know, I understand how we need to have Thoughtseize and Inquisition effects so that it keeps control decks at bay. But really, it's like an awful part of the game. Like, this is so stupid. Let's just rip cards out of our hand until whatever. So he's going to protect... Ooh, we got a second Bobby. Alright, so that
nice.
looks like that's what we're running.
This is what we want, though. We want him to path it, and then...
Yeah, then we're going to
ramp the other one.
Ramp into something,
ramp
I guess.
into it, yeah.
With perfect information. Lost some life. It might be difficult, because he's going to play this Angler.
1,
and
2,
then
3, 4, 5, 6, yeah.
I don't know how much mana... I don't know how much stuff I want to draw. He's going to be hitting us for 5.
Yeah, it's going to be tough because Path or Push doesn't answer it.
Did not Path. So if we're going to draw a card, I don't mind. I mean, if I just draw one card.
Oh, man!
Well, there goes the other Dark Confidant.
Yeah, I think he's going to take the Spreading Seas. Oh, okay.
No, he's going to take the card draw. No, he had the Path saved for...
Well, that's right, he's Esper. He's not like white-black. Yeah, he can possibly use the blue mana.
Okay, so... It's not going to be terrible. It's going to be Angler versus Master of the Pearl Trident and a card we're going to draw off of Spreading Seas.
Mm.
It's not terrible. Really not too terrible. It could be a lot worse.
He's down to 14 life already. So.
Down to 14 life, he's going to be empty-handed. He's going to leave the Path.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a bit late. And useless. So what I can do is I can play Spreading Sea. If I play Spreading Seas, then I can next turn play Inquisition into Mass of the Pearl Trident to protect it. If I play Spreading Seas, what's the best thing to cut off? I guess this black mana.
Yes.
Yeah, this might be the best thing to do. If I draw a land, then I'll probably play Mass of the Pearl Trident anyway. I'll play that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind. It's legit. Is this a Death Shadow deck? I don't know what this is.
I don't think it's a Death Shadow deck.
Oh, it can very well be a Death Shadow
I mean,
deck.
it could be, but it's not shocking itself very aggressively. I mean,
It's got Thoughtseize in the main deck.
Yeah, but we haven't. Yeah, but we also haven't seen Street Wraiths, things like that. I don't know.
We saw Liliana.
Yeah, but any deck playing black except for yours is going to have Liliana for the most part.
Guess we'll play this. Just gonna run it out there. Not happy about it, but whatever.
Well, you got perfect information again, at least.
Yeah, he's empty-handed.
Right. Right.
I should just erase all these cards.
Oof.
Well, we're dead in a few turns.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
You're going to get a Harbinger here. That'd be a good draw, actually.
Yeah,
Harbinger. Harbinger would be a good draw. That's not a good draw.
I don't know if I should be doing this first or second.
Well, it depends if you're going to block or not.
I'm not blocking.
Then
Tasigur.
Doesn't matter. Oof.
Okay, so he's got a Tasigur.
My arch nemesis. God, I hate that
Burns
card.
Arch Nemesis.
Ugh.
So almost anything turns Tasigur on.
He's got a very long list of turn-ons. It's like the entire bio on the second page of the centerfold.
So what do we want? We want... Fatal Push doesn't do
I
anything
used to
here.
do that. I think you need Harbinger or Bust here, basically.
More Inquisitions. I drew all of them. Inquisition's a wonderful card, but at the early part of the game.
Like on the play, that would have been a lot better. Oh well.
I will... I'll pass. Let's see. Like, I don't know what this deck's all about, so I'm gonna pass and find out.
It looks like Esper good stuff.
Because he might show us, like, we're dead, but... Okay, so he's gonna... This is great. We're gonna see a lot more cards out of this guy's deck.
Yeah.
Snapcaster Mage, Fatal Push,
Those are all to be expected, but yeah.
and then we're dead.
Why would he do that?
Hmm?
Like, why would he even do that?
Because we could still have Harbinger, and maybe he can draw an Inquisition and get it out of our hand.
Maybe, I guess. I don't know. I feel like he's still just so far ahead regardless.
What if we have Harbinger?
Yeah, well, like, yeah.
Why not play around it? Oh, he's not doing it for nothing. Yeah, so our opponent wins round 1. So we're up against Esper. Just Esper.
It looks like, yeah, it looks like just Esper.
Honestly, it looks like an anti-Death Shadow deck. It's a bunch of cards that can't get killed by any of the Death Shadow removal, like Fatal Push doesn't hit them. So we're going to definitely take out Fatal Push. And keep Inquisition because it hits everything else. We're definitely bringing in Relic. This will be great. Collective Brutality. Those creatures are way too big. Tidal Mage looks useless. But at the same time, I don't want Aether Vial. So what can Collective Brutality do for us? Kills Snapcaster Mage that we saw. He might be playing with Delver. Definitely could be playing with Delver.
Yeah, maybe.
So I don't want to be playing with Aether Vial. Maybe I have to.
Well, Unified Will is the other option, but
No,
that seems
that's not
weak.
an
That
option.
seems real weak
I
in
could
this.
bring in Tidebinder Mage just as a bearer. I have to take out Aether Vial, really. Against a deck with so much hand disruption. So I'll bring in 2 Brutality, I'll bring in 2 Tidebinder Mage. But it still looks like it could be a Death Shadow deck. Don't know for sure. We didn't see any of the Death Shadow cards. Like, all we missed.
We see no evidence of it being a Death Shadow, but it's a Death Shadow.
No, Thoughtseize. That's not really a main deck card. No one sacrifices their life that much for Thoughtseize. It's very rarely in the main deck. There's no reason for it.
Really? I'm surprised about that. I feel like it's usually like a bit of a split with Inquisition because there are the odd cards you want to hit.
Never. You see, there's just a few copies on the sideboard, but it's always 4 main deck Inquisition. 4 main deck Inquisition. The reason Death Shadow is playing with 4 of them in the main deck because they can utilize the life loss.
Right. No,
it's very painful. Or they'll have like the 5th one is Thoughtseize, but no, we didn't see any street. Like the only other things I'd like to see would be Street Wraith and the Bauble. That's about it. I don't see any reason to toss this away. We're going to keep this.
I like it.
We have Bobby again. We might have been able to go to 19 cards because this is a Path to Exile deck. But you know what? We had nothing to bring in. But still, we could have went down.
Come on, mulligan. This Inquisition will be that much better.
You know you want a mulligan. Against an Inquisition deck. We are now that Inquisition deck. It's beautiful. No, they kept 7. So let's see the 7 they kept. Well, hopefully it's a land-filled hand.
It's a bluff.
We're going to do this. Water Grave. I would like to pay the 2 life.
Oui.
That's nothing.
Choose target player.
I normally start every game at 14 life.
You can target yourself. Interesting.
Yeah.
Geist of St. Traft and Fatal Push. That's definitely what we're going to take. I see. So his hand is pretty underwhelming. So he's got Push. Yeah, I'm taking the Geist.
Yeah, you probably want the Geist.
Well, the thing is, like, all I have to do is just block it once. If he lets me block it. Whatever. Yeah, we're going to take the Geist. Push. Scour. Strand. Plains. Delta. Swamp. No win condition for you. You can Fatal Push the Silver Guild app, no big deal.
It's always so nervous when you like go to click the second time.
Yeah,
you're like, oh no.
As long as it's not a hotkey or anything like that. So the thing is, I don't know what I fixed, but I fixed something, so it's running a little bit smoother than last time, but still a little bit laggy. So we're going to throw out that Fatal Push fodder. I guess
Sidebinder probably, right?
No, because I'm not going to play it for a while. Oh no, yeah, I could. I guess I could have cast it next turn.
It's also the least powerful card that you have in your hand.
It's also like a card I may not play for a while. Ooh, that is great.
Yep.
Hurts him big time.
What's his username?
I can't pronounce it. It's almost like it's random letters. Sionin Tian.
That makes me think, I don't know. That might be something in another language or something.
Could be Korean.
Yeah.
For all I know.
Could be like an actual person's name.
Maybe his cat walked across the keyboard.
No, I'm stuck with this. Curse you.
Damn you, mittens.
How do you say mittens in Korean? Oh, that sucks.
Our hand is pretty good still.
No, I know. Yeah, it's just unfortunate he's going to take the relic, but that's...
He might not. He might take Dark Confidant.
Yeah, maybe.
He's got options.
I foresee him taking the relic.
So he has Swamp, Delta,
so
Plains,
you know he drew the Thoughtseize, right?
Scour. We also drew something off Thought Scour, so he has one unknown card in his hand.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, after Thoughtseize, he'll have 5 cards in his hand, and he has a Swamp, Delta, Plains, and a Push.
Oh, took the Lord. Oh, okay.
So we know he has a Push. Well, I have to attack. Actually, I guess I can't Collective Brutality. Because if he has only the push in his hand, then he'll just burn it on the Silver Gill.
He was thinking about it.
Yeah, so I guess I am going to Relic here, and I'll crack it at his upkeep. Or I could crack it, actually. Hold on, yeah, I have to crack it at his upkeep. Crack it at his draw step, I guess. I'll crack it at his upkeep. Oh, do you know what? I should have just cracked it now to hope to draw land. Sequencing, people. Well, that actually helps me now that he's sort of filled his graveyard a little bit. Okay, so let's make sure he can't get any value.
Nice.
Sort of useless. His hand's full of stuff.
Yeah, but I mean the fact that it can hit something that has two colors that neither one of which is blue is nice.
Liliana dumped a Liliana and a fail push. Love it.
Ugh. Seriously? Like,
I think this is fine. Like,
yeah, I know.
He's still
like,
losing life.
Discard? Come on.
That's how it is sometimes.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I mean,
if he shows me Death Shot, I'm gonna be so disappointed. We took the fatal pushes out.
Yeah, that would be rough.
So now he might fatal push this because he has no other reason to save the fatal push.
That feels bad for him. But yeah.
And he played another Delta, so we know he has a Swamp Plains. We know 3 of his cards. So we can instant speed that. Damn it. But we can remember, this can finish him off.
Yep.
He's at 2 life.
Even if he plays Worship.
Absolutely.
He's not going to play Worship, though.
Okay, so there's the fatal push.
It's funny. Yeah, I mean, he's got to use it eventually, but yeah.
His life total is getting very
You don't
curious.
want to hit his mana?
It doesn't matter.
Draw a card?
It doesn't matter. He's got enough land. I have enough cards in my hand.
That's right. Yeah,
I have enough cards in my hand that I don't need anymore. And second, he's got 2 lands in his hand. There's no way I can mana screw him.
Right.
Okay, so now he's got less unknown cards. Not bad. Okay, so I'll attack. If he Snapcaster Mages pushes, we can Collective Brutality. Probably dump the Spreading Seas, because it's not even relevant anymore.
How dare you say that of it?
There's a Path. Not bad.
That's okay.
Can totally live with that. Collective Brutality is it's becoming very difficult to use. I could try to use it now, though, if I wanted to.
We have a land drop for the turn.
Yes.
So the other option is what? Regery, I guess?
I could Brutality. It's a Plains and a Nothing
what do you know
card.
in his hand? He has a Plains
Just a
and
Plains.
something?
Well,
if you Regery, then you've got the option to go Brutality and Master of the Pearl Trident next turn.
Brutality is useless if I have creatures on the board, because he'll just kill it in response. If I want to use Brutality, I gotta do it now before he has a target. So if he has Path to Exile in his hand, I want to use Brutality right now. If I play Rajiri and then use Brutality next turn, he'll just in response Path to Rajiri, and I get nothing out of the Brutality. So if I want to use Brutality, it must be right now. But the thing is, it's still useful against Snapcaster Mage.
What is the you having a creature have anything to do with Brutality?
I want to snag an instant or sorcery from his hand. That's how we get value out of this.
Oh, I was talking about like...
we just want to burn it and use life, gain life? I don't want to do that.
Well, I'm burning it, but alright, fair enough.
Well, I think it's better we wait to see a Snapcaster Mage.
Alright.
But anyway...
You know it's a sorcery, right?
Yes.
Okay, see, alright.
I'm fully aware.
Alright, I just want to make sure you weren't going to do like in response to a...
No.
Right.
No. Anyway, moving on. We're just going to play Rajiri and pass. Just get rid of this upkeep nonsense. What did you want to do with Brutality? Like...
Nothing. I didn't want to use it there. I said play Rajiri and then...
No, but like using Brutality here is pointless. Is what I'm saying. It just doesn't do anything. Like, what mode do I want to use here?
All of them.
That's the problem. Is if I try to look at his hand to find an instant or sorcery, he just kills it.
I was thinking the Drain 2 mode. My point is my point is now you have 4 untapped mana and you can play 2 2-mana spells. Is what I was saying. You just uses your mana better.
Well, first off, we can play 3 because we have Rajiri in play.
Also, that's true. You're not wrong.
We have Rajiri. We also have Harbinger of the Tides. I think I'm just going to attack with the Rajiri. And then the day that he plays Tasigur, we're just going to flash this Harbinger at end of turn.
That seems good.
It could be weeks from now.
For example, even if he Snapcasters this... That's ugly. Why do they wait? Why do they wait? Okay, so he has a Plains left in his hand, so we have perfect information. So we can...
Good thing you got so many basics.
Yes, this is true.
Yeah. Because normally it's like a giant row of basics on the left. There's only so many you still got.
I have to play faster. So what do I cut off? He doesn't have much white mana, actually. Oh, but he has got the Plains in his hand. Whatever. This is the best I can do right now.
That's good.
That's not bad. Yeah, let's play this and crack it. Prevent Snapcaster from getting value. Make it hard for him to... make it hard for him to do stuff.
Alright. Path is now a real card. There's no more islands to get.
That's correct. Nice, so...
Mystery card.
Yeah, so now I can play... Ooh. Now let's play Brutality anyway. Target opponent reveals their hand. Yep, this is all I want. And then we can follow it up with a Kira. And then hopefully steamroll him after that. Come on, I paid the 1.
You clicked it.
We all saw it.
I heard it even.
Nothing. Okay.
So he's got Marsh Flats.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the Kira.
Seems good.
Sweet.
You gonna play the other one too? What's the difference in what does
Damnation?
Does it make a difference in the clock?
Right.
Right.
It could. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack with these. Attack for 5.
Should you technically be leaving up the dual land?
Yes, I should. I should. I'm not thinking about that. That's correct. I should leave up the dual land. Represent Fatal Push. Represent. Basically Fatal Push. Hey, we can beat that.
Yeah,
that's not a problem.
That's not afraid of you.
Basically.
You're trying to catch. What are you doing? Oh, okay.
Sacking the Mutavaults. Yeah, it's a thing.
I thought you would have just.
Actually, you know what? I should have actually played the Mara Rejiri, then played the Master of the Pearl Trident. And then maybe tap a land? Actually, no, he's dead. He's dead.
This is already lethal, I'm pretty sure.
He needs 2.
Because one of them's a Marsh Flats. So he doesn't even have something that can target.
That's right. Right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have written that down. Forgot about that Marsh Flats.
I was there. Don't worry.
You were there. Good job.
I would have been completely useless.
Fatal Push still looked pretty bad. Collective Brutality looked pretty useful. Do I have any room for a Collective Brutality? I don't think so. I like all these other things.
Those relics were great.
D1 Spreading Seas felt pretty bad. I don't know how many lands this guy's playing. But
Yeah.
we're not really on a land destruction plan.
Yeah, you don't need it for Island Walk either.
So let's bring in the Brutalities. Don't really see anything for Fatal Push. Okay. Submit that. Love that Brutality. I just love seeing my opponent's hand. That actually just helps so much for Merfolk. Because if I know exactly what they have in their hand, then I can play around it perfectly.
Well, the decision tree is so much more difficult than so many other decks, right? So like, even that little bit of help with the information is just infinitely more helpful.
We win with creatures. We
Yeah.
put them on the board and we turn them sideways. And if they die, we're screwed. That's it. Win condition offline.
I wonder if he's playing. Like, he must be playing Lingering Souls. It's a good thing you didn't see
Don't know.
that. That would
Don't know.
have made it a lot harder to win that game, I think.
Make it hard to win any game. Just
Yeah,
got
that's
Lingering
true.
Souls.
It's a good card. That's okay.
This is a very underwhelming hand, but we'll keep it.
How dare you
We
call
have-
Spreading Seas on
We've got...
Here it comes. Oh my god. I've never seen a game with so many discard spells. Mostly because I've never played a deck with them.
Yeah. We're going to get ours in here. They'll probably take Kira.
I was going to say, probably takes Kira, right?
We took out Fatal Push, so Flooded Strand can immediately go get Watered Grave. I just have some feeling this is some sort of Delver deck. I think we saw enough cards, though, that this is not a Death Shadow deck.
You don't see.
He's convinced.
I am convinced. I mean, I don't know for sure. The deck has a lot of Death Shadowy elements. This is definitely an anti-Death Shadow deck, though. No, I wish I played the Mutavault. I just wanted to save myself some life. Life's relevant. He attacks for 4 and 5 a turn.
Well, if he misses his second land drop, that'll be good. Probably won't. Called it. Ugh.
I wish I could escalate for the exact same ability. Just discard like a million cards. That's
This card is already so broken. Not broken. This card is already so strong, and you just want to like make it even stronger. Oh my god.
Ugh.
See, no, this is what. Well, the other modes aren't really as effective here. But like, you know, you pitch a land, you get to drain him for 2 for 3.
I'll definitely do that.
Yeah, it's absolutely like one of the strengths of this. You were running into like a spell snare or something?
No, I'm not afraid of Spell Snare, but I just would rather not drain him. I would rather hit a Snapcaster Mage or something. But I guess we'll do this, just in case he's going to hit me for the last one. Okay, I want to cast this, please. I want to cast the Collective Brutality. So how do I escalate it?
That
What's going on here? Oh, that's not good. Cast Escalate with 2 modes.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, it doesn't give you the
this is
option to
good.
do the third because there isn't a creature in play.
Magic Online is
That's
smart.
smart. Yeah, finally they're starting to like do things like that. Oh man, this is actually really good how they did it. Like, you can't really screw this up. Oh, man. This small little thing is actually making me a little impressed. That's how low they've set the bar. Like, Oh yeah, we're totally gonna get spell snared here.
No, he's gonna Thought Scar.
Oh, look at that. All right.
This doesn't feel like a spell.
No,
Spell Stare doesn't hit Death Shadow. It's an anti-Death Shadow
it's
deck.
my PTSD from playing Burn.
Ooh, he's got Geist and Engineered Explosives, so I'm actually gonna whiff here. Couldn't target this thing anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's Marsh Flats, Watery Grave.
You want to write that down?
I will. Flats, Grave, whatever.
Explosives.
Explosives, because that's likely what he's going to play.
Geist.
He's playing Geist right now. I'm not going to bet my life on it, but I'm pretty sure he's playing Geist right
Oh,
now.
all basics. It's bold. Or, not bold. That's
Well,
conservative.
that is great. Okay, so can Inquisition him.
Would have been nice last turn to take that Geist.
It would. Beggars are not going to be choosers. We actually have to take the path.
Yep.
So we can block his stuff with Mutavault. We can hold off this game for a little bit. If he draws a removal spell, we're doomed.
You're not wrong.
And Explosives does not hit lands. That's very important. So you can play it on 0 all he wants. He'll just be wasting his Engineered Explosives. So he has a Watery Grave. So I can take him off white mana. Oh, I didn't think about that. I could just Spreading
No, but
Seas the
you
Plains.
still needed to do... Oh, yeah.
Now he can definitely play Engineered Explosives on 2, which is a good play. Play Skull and Tarn and pass.
Do you want to... Oh, no, you can't anyway. Never mind.
I have a feeling he drew a removal spell. Just a feeling. Just a gut feeling.
That's kind of what he's representing.
He's having second thoughts, though.
Oh, you can't even fetch out a non-basic right now. Oh, well.
I wouldn't even want to. Non-basic, take 2 life.
No, I know, but, I mean, you're playing a path deck. You want to leave a couple in the...
I have enough.
You're not wrong.
The life matters. Life matters a lot.
Especially when a 4/4 Angel's coming in at you.
Yeah.
And you're gonna probably lose your Mutavault here. Yeah, that seems likely.
So how's my Mutavault dying, man?
I'm gonna say path. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Back-to-back path draws. Nice.
Well, we can play 2 well, Tidebiter Mage isn't going to do much,
No.
but...
Oh man, a Harbinger would be a good draw.
it's okay.
Bounce the token, block the
Yeah,
Geist.
yeah, instant speed, yeah, it's good. Explosives on 2. Fair enough, fair enough. Ugh. Inquisition is a great card when we have it early enough. We're not getting this thing early enough. Okay, so we have to blow up this Explosives. This anti-Death Shadow deck is beating our anti-Death Shadow deck.
You're gonna make it say uncle.
That life? Do you know what? I don't play with. I don't play with fetch lands. I don't play with
Make it
fetch
say
lands.
uncle? I actually don't know the origin of that.
What's an anti-Death Shadow deck?
Anyway, I don't play with fetch lands very much, but
No, I don't
we
either.
might have cost ourselves the game because I went to 12 life, which decreased the clock by a lot. But I don't know if I had any other options given what we had earlier.
You haven't... Your life total hasn't mattered. You're so behind on board. And
I
cards.
fetched a few times.
Yeah,
it
but-
it gives us a turn. Well, come on, don't say it doesn't. It matters, people. It matters. You want every single turn. You need to keep your life total as high as possible.
In this match, the way these cards have been drawn, I don't know if it makes a difference.
Of course it makes a difference. He's got a Geist. It's worth 6 damage every single turn.
Well, we'll draw an extra card afterwards, and
people,
we'll see.
Every life total, every life point matters, and it always matters, and you have to calculate the clock that you're facing. Oh, man. This happened, like, in the last match, didn't it? Like, I draw Inquisition when it's useless into, like, a Silver Gill Adept.
Well, that's okay. If you had, if you had 6 more life, you could have, drawn another dead card.
I guess I'm just dead on board because Jace will transform Flashback Path, and I lose. We're gonna play it out.
It's an anti-Death Shadow deck, so it'll be anti. Must have an uncle.
Oh, okay.
I get it. That's good.
The jokes are terrible.
If by terrible you mean amazing, then I agree.
Oh man, please draw me a miracle. That was not a miracle. See here, maybe if I only had one more turn, I could play 2 creatures. Actually, what I really need is this Inquisition to be something else right then and there. Inquisition giveth and Inquisition taketh away. That's all I can say. It was really good when it was good, and then it like ended up being garbage. So Collective Brutality was actually a lot better than we thought because it can hit Jace, Vryn's Prodigy.
Oh, yeah, didn't think of that.
Fatal Push probably still wasn't good enough. I'm not certain, but probably it wasn't good enough.
No, probably not.
So this is just Esper mid-range, really.
Yeah.
No, I do not have any flashy cards
Coast is clear, bud.
that can do anything at instant speed. Yeah. Fatal Push at will. Please misclick and hit your Geist of St. Traft. It's our out here. That's what we're playing on for. Oh, the Silver Gill Adept is gone. Well, thank you very much for making me a daily part of your team. We're going to thank the manabase.com for being our sponsor. But aside from that, the game actually felt good. It felt grindy. I guess in game 1 and 2, we had quite a game overall, and I think in game 3 we just flooded out a little bit, and we couldn't get any good value out of our collective brutality. Our opponent played their Thought Scour in response, so we were sort of down on virtual cards because we were drawing a lot of lands very early on, and we were then down on actual cards because we had nothing to hit with this brutality.
Yeah, like if the brutality had been an Inquisition, you could have taken away the Geist or something like that. In game 3, it would have been a totally different game. Like it.
What do you mean?
Well, when you brutality, then you couldn't take the Geist or the explosives, right? Like if it had been an Inquisition instead of a brutality.
I don't think the Inquisition. I would like it to be a removal spell.
You would like it to be a removal spell?
Well, what does Inquisition do very much? Like, my hand was... it was close to empty.
I'm just saying, whiffing on the brutality.
Well, I mean, Inquisition, I guess, is better than nothing, but...
I'm just saying the hand didn't line up well. I mean, it could have gone either way. You just didn't get very lucky.
But I don't know... I'm just trying to say that if you had Inquisition, it's almost like whiffing.
Yeah.
It might not have. I can't remember what my hand was at the time, but I had, like, I had the Brutality, and I had Spreading Seas. So, taking Inquisition still would be something. It would be something. Spreading Seas is worth drawing a card. Maybe just taking out Spreading Seas was the best.
Yeah, it wasn't very good in this matchup.
I mean, I did take out 2. Could bring in some Tidebinder Mages.
You just didn't really have much to bring in. It wasn't...
No, I think we had stuff to bring in. Like, we brought the Brutalities in. I like that. We brought the Brutalities. What else did we bring in? 1 Tidebinder Mage. Brought in a creature, which can block Geist of St. Traft, which we didn't know they had in their deck. Yeah, we just had to take out...
He also got that second Fatal, or that second Path off the top to get rid of the... I don't know, one of the creatures. Oh,
maybe we had to have Fatal Push. Anyway, yep. Thank you very much, and we will see you next time with Darkfolk. This has been Nikachu, Andrew, Day2 Drud, and my brother playing Darkfolk in Modern.